Right now, Meghan Markle in Montecito, she is so sad. She is most probably, according to what I understand from this report, the saddest person on earth. What I'm talking about. Let's dig deep into this. But before I do that, I want to share another report with you guys because I think that report is also very, very important for us to understand her situation that is going on at the moment. So let's take a look at this one. Meghan Markle was hell bent on being a superstar after quitting royal family expert. Obviously, we know that did not happen. That is not going to happen. Meghan herself admitted that she is now too old for that to happen anyways. Meghan Markle had her sights set on being a superstar after quitting royal family. According to an expert, the Duke and Duchess of Goofballs stepped down as senior members in 2020. Now, this is not the reason why Meghan Markle is the saddest person on earth right now. This is not the reason. The reason I will explain to you in a second because I think you really need to hear this. But according to royal commentator Jane Barr, the Suits alum 42 was hell-bent in becoming a superstar of sorts back in on home soil. So again, she was absolutely hoping that she will make a name for herself in the Hollywood, but obviously that did not happen. In fact, it happened exactly the opposite. She became a villain in the Hollywood. Meghan would not have been happy with the ultimately quiet or truly independent non-royal lives that William and Harry's cousin, actually live. Barr wrote in her from Berkshire to Buckingham newsletter. Now, obviously, Meghan Markle, when she came to the States, the main reason, what we understand now, was for her to become very, very famous. This is why she did not choose New Zealand. She did not go to any other country. She did not even stay in Canada. Why? Because she saw a great opportunity in the States to become a Hollywood superstar or be famous in some other way possible. Looking back to Megxit, Harry was not just the grandson of the Queen, the same relationship all his cousins had to the sovereign. He was the son of the future king. It was a big deal for Meghan Markle, so she heavily relied on Harry's connection with the royal family for her to become successful in Hollywood. Obviously, that did not happen. And in fact, because of her royal connection, because how she treated them, it all backfired. Barr added that the mom of two, or surrogate mom of two, was much more open to a life in the limelight despite suggesting otherwise. Well, we all know that Meghan Markle, she wanted a private life. Harry wanted to protect her privacy and all those things. And lo and behold, we see them all the time doing exactly the opposite. They want to be in the limelight, not away from it. What's more, the royal expert noted that the idea of the Sussexes being, quote, half in, half out with their royal duties simply would not have been feasible. Of course, that is something that the Queen said no means no. You're not gonna be half in, half out. Also, King Charles is doing exactly the same thing, telling Meghan and Harry that you need to be a full-time working royal family member. Forget about everything else if you want to come back. In fact, he even told Beatrice and Eugenie, you cannot just be in and out. You need to be full-time working royal family members if you want to get all the perks. Now, these are not really the main reason why Meghan is crying right now and the saddest person on earth living at the moment. So what is the main reason? Meghan Markle is very low after criticism of her new brand has been crying a lot, royal expert. So according to Angela Levine, now she details everything in such a way you will have no choice but to believe her story, because what Angela Levine is saying right now is that she's emphasizing on the fact that Meghan Markle is crying. In this article, you see her saying it over and over again. A royal biographer has revealed that Meghan Markle has been feeling, quote-unquote, very low after facing criticism over her new business venture. Angela Levine made the revelation during a conversation with on GB News, where she discussed the Duchess of Surrogate's new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. Now, not only this, there is another report I also want to share with you guys, that one, where now we know Meghan Markle is also very, very sad because of what Nigerian president, the first lady said. In addition to people giving her honest opinion, which is making her very, very sad, she also has some very, very bad news, because if you think about this, the Archwell Foundation is suffering big time. The non-profit organization, they're raising fund and all that. Obviously, people are seeing right through it that they are actually scamming people. They do not have donors, and this Archwell Foundation, this organization, was sent a delinquency notice. We all know the rest of the story. So Angela Levin, she is basically suggesting that because Meghan Markle, her American Riviera, the jam and jars were, criticized, she did not like it. What the reason? Well, she wanted everybody to praise her brand. Obviously, that is not going to happen. Well, Angela Levin, very interestingly, she also added the fact that Meghan wants to become a politician, right, in the future. If you do have that kind of thin skin, quote unquote, Angela Levin said, how can you become a politician? If you want to pursue your career in some other field, especially in politics, then you really have to take it and suck it up. But what is happening with Meghan Markle is that she doesn't want anybody to criticize her, even if that criticism is going to be an honest criticism. If that criticism is actually a good thing for her, she doesn't care about any criticism, as long as it is criticism, as long as it is challenging her decisions, the mistakes that she made. So obviously what we will see going forward is that Meghan Markle is going to be amping up her PR campaign, try to, this time what I understand would be that she will come up with new porkies, new lies against the monarchy, because nothing is panning out for her. The only way she can move forward from here is that she publishes a new memoir or a book or a novel or some sort of that to trash the monarchy in order to gain traction one more time. Because think about this, she is done. She knows she cannot be successful in anything on her own. She must take her association with the royal family as a turning point for her career to have a result. But obviously we know that even with that, right now people are not going to be interested to hear what she has to say about the monarchy, because especially the Hollywood community, they already have given up on her, especially because of the fact that Meghan Markle is trashing the monarchy for really no reason. What we will see also in the future is that their empire, the mansion they have, a lot of people have said this mansion, the Montecito, is actually they're not living there, they're all being evicted from it. But whatever the scenario may be, the future looks pretty glim for them. And Angela Levin, she painted that for us to make a point that the end of Meghan Markle is really very close, and if she wants to make a comeback from it, she needs to stop crying and try to do something with her life.